Welcome to KR Films Entertainment Channel. The place in the photo is called Kandapara. Over 1000 women live here, and on average, they receive more than 3000 clients per day. Prostitution is legal in this area, while abortion is illegal. In Kandapara, known as the village of prostitutes, countless children grow up not knowing who their fathers are. They only know that at the age of 9, they are expected to inherit their mother's profession and embark on a life of taking medication, contracting diseases, and living in poverty. This area consists of more than 600 interconnected rooms, where over 1000 sex workers make a living. Numerous journalists, both local and international, have visited Kandapara to investigate the situation. The Guardian, a British newspaper, even aired a documentary shedding light on the tragic lives of these prostitutes, bringing their plight to the attention of the world. However, the authorities in Bangladesh do not share this view. In March 2000, the Supreme Court of Bangladesh declared sex work legalized. With the support of relevant legal provisions, Kandapara village experienced rapid development and became one of the largest recognized legal brothel areas among the government-acknowledged 20 brothel villages. In these brothels, sex workers are required to have licenses, and clients engage in prostitution within the bounds of the law. While sex work itself is legal, the process of becoming a sex worker is not legal. According to investigation data from various countries, it is reported that the majority of prostitutes in Kandapara village are trafficked or abducted. They come from countries such as Nepal, Vietnam, Myanmar, and others, with ages typically ranging from 12 to 14 years old. Some are even sold by their own parents. Every woman sold into this village is coerced into signing a voluntary agreement under the control of the brothel keeper. If anyone attempts to resist, they are subjected to severe physical abuse. In this manner, these uneducated women become voluntary prostitutes recognized by the government. Furthermore, they also carry a significant amount of debt upon being sold here. In order to repay the debt and leave this place, they are forced to serve clients tirelessly. More than 1000 sex workers living in Kandapara village have to serve over 3000 clients each day. With customers paying as little as 100 takas, approximately $1, to degrade the dignity of a woman. Under the pretext of voluntariness, there are no safety measures in place during the process of legalized sex work. As a result, women are at risk of contracting diseases and becoming pregnant, while the clients bear no responsibility. If they contract diseases, these women have to use their meager earnings to seek treatment, making it even more impossible to repay their debts. Pregnancy represents the continuation of the tragic fate of these prostitutes to the next generation. According to Bangladeshi law, abortion is not permitted, so pregnant prostitutes must give birth to their children. Children born in Kandapara village often cannot find their fathers. For these innocent children, being born in Kandapara is just the beginning of a lifelong nightmare. For boys born in Kandapara, it means a life of laborious physical work, resembling that of a slave. For girls, it means inheriting their mother's work. They adorn themselves with low-quality cosmetics, dressing up and waiting for clients to arrive. The time for inheritance comes when a girl turns 9 years old. In the eyes of the brothel keeper and the clients, a 9-year-old girl is already considered grown up. The young girls must quickly adapt to this work. The younger the sex worker in Kandapara, the more money she can earn. 9 years old is considered the golden age for girls to engage in sex work. This is their daily life. Due to economic constraints, the girls cannot afford nutritious food, leading to malnourishment. However, in this place, being overweight is considered beautiful, and excessively thin prostitutes cannot attract business. In such circumstances, the girls need to regularly take a cheap drug called Odixon to make their young bodies mature quickly. Odixon is a cheap steroid drug used for fattening cattle. When humans consume it, it causes rapid fat accumulation. Although it makes them appear fuller, long-term use of the drug leads to addiction, physical weakness due to excessive sweating, and severe damage to the liver and kidney functions, resulting in significantly reduced lifespans. As a result, the average life expectancy of prostitutes in Kandapara village is only 40 years. However, the prostitutes in Kandapara village have no other choice. However, even at the cost of lives, justice and the law do not prevail. The laws of Bangladesh are difficult to enforce in Kandapara village, located just beneath the capital city. Kandapara village has its own rules. The brothel keeper holds absolute power in Kandapara village. responsible for bribing government officials and overseeing the work of the prostitutes. They acquire young girls who have been trafficked and punish women who try to escape. No one can defy the authority of the brothel keeper in this place. The prostitutes have to surrender a significant portion of their earnings from each client to the brothel keeper, keeping only a meager fraction for themselves. They are held captive, deprived of their freedom, and silently enduring endless exploitation by the brothel keeper. While some have contemplated escaping, those who are caught face vicious reprisals. Women living in Kandapara village are essentially unable to leave this place for the duration of their lives. However, the government of Bangladesh has not remained completely indifferent to the issues in Kandapara village. In 2014, an official from Bangladesh could no longer tolerate the rampant atrocities in Kandapara village and made a decision to completely eradicate the presence of sex workers during a meeting. Consequently, the government deployed a large number of people to violently demolish the area. In July 2014, Kandapara village, with its 200-year history, temporarily disappeared. However, the thousands of sex workers still existed, left homeless and desperately needing to address their survival issues. With the demolition of the brothel village, the question arose, where would their income come from, and what positions in society would accept them? For the trafficked sex workers, where would they go? The government did not provide answers. Following the incidents of violent demolition, numerous protests and demonstrations erupted across the country. The government reluctantly agreed to rebuild Kandapara village. What are the reasons behind the situation in Kandapara village in Bangladesh? This needs to start with the history of Bangladesh. In January 1972, the People's Republic of Bangladesh was officially established, but internal conflicts remained intense. In 1975, the first president, Mirza Bareman, was assassinated, and subsequently, the political power in Bangladesh underwent frequent changes, plunging the country into severe internal struggles. The frequent changes in political power resulted in low happiness levels among the people in Bangladesh. There was a negative work attitude, slow economic development, and the nation was trapped in extreme poverty. Bangladesh was classified by the United Nations as one of the least developed countries in the world. The economic structure was heavily reliant on agriculture, with a lack of diversified industries. Infrastructure was inadequate, and the education system lagged behind, leaving the entire country in a state of extreme poverty. Women suffered from a severe lack of employment opportunities and had to depend on men for survival. As a result, places like Kandapara, with its brothel village, proliferated. Bangladesh had a large number of legal sex workers because the sex trade generated wealth for the government. It is uncertain how long it will take for the women and children living in Kandapara to be able to live in the sunlight and escape their current circumstances. Thanks for watching.